I want to tap in with you guys real quick just to give you an outline of what we was discussing and what was the topic of today. The topic of the day was the conscious mind, the preconscious or the subconscious mind, and the unconscious mind. Freud Sigmund, I believe it's how you pronounce his name, but look up his information and research him. He talks about the 3 levels of life. He got this example, it's called the glacier. The glacier is talking about the tip of the iceberg, the one that you see visible is the conscious mind. And a lot of the times, us as people, we believe that life functions off of a conscious awareness of everything. To be consciously aware of what's going on can help us. To be consciously aware of the things that we see and we notice can help us. And that's far from the truth. Nothing about our conscious can protect or save us. It's the thing that we don't pay attention to, which is in our subconscious. Our subconscious is the thing that helps us survive because our subconscious is instincts. When our subconscious kicks in gear, it's because our subconscious is so aware of everything that's around us without us having to pay attention to it. And only until we see something happen into a specific space or we see something that's about to happen that our subconscious picks it up and we do something about it. When we're dealing with our children, it's important for you to understand with these concepts, our children does not observe life from a conscious, nor do they observe life from an unconscious. Our children are living in a subconscious paradigm. And right now, they don't do because they're consciously aware of the consequences, nor are they doing because they're consciously aware of the activity or the results that come from it. They do majority of the time because of impulse. It's the instinct that make kids do what they do. And so they learn right from wrong. They're going to just do things. That's how they function and flow in a subconscious perspective. Now, when we're dealing with systems understand that they want people to focus on the conscious awareness of things. And when we focus on the conscious awareness of things, then we exclude the subconscious. That means that we won't want to focus on everything else. Everything else ain't that important. Let's just focus on this right now. That's not what you want to do. You want to be the type of person that can focus on this and see everything around you. You got to be able to scan your whole environment, whether it's business, whether it's community, whether it's family, whether it's friends, a party, a boat, wherever you at, you have to be able to radar in on everything that you see going on and then focus on what your consciousness is. People talk about conscious music. Conscious music isn't anything that'll protect and save anybody in the Black community from anything. Conscious music is not stuff that bring the actual activities to our attention. Conscious music is a preventive from us being able to express ourselves at a magnitude that would be conducive and beneficial for anybody that comes after us and the people that we presently deal with today. Okay? So be mindful. We need to be more focused on the subconscious awareness. Our subconscious need to be our guide. And once we allow our subconscious to be our guide, then we can do things consciously. Okay? So be more in tune with yourself, be more in depth with yourself, know exactly what time it is. And if you're a human being as an adult today, and you're not thinking about the lives and the stability and the foundations of your great-great-grandchildren or your great-great-grandkids, then you selling yourself and your kids a displeasure. There's nothing that can benefit from you right now today if you're not thinking about their future. That's why I go so hard for the youth in the community. Because if we don't help them set up a foundation starting now, then their future is collapsed already. It's destroyed already. Understand, dopamine is something that's critical. When we talk about social media, and when we hear people like Mark Zuckerberg and the person that came up with social media, and we hear them say that they made errors and they realized that what they created is very toxic to the community and to people in general over the world, then you have to start paying attention to that. You can't see a person say they designed a car and this car is going to end up killing people and they have regret. You still want to buy a car. If they design a car and the car is starting to harm people, then you need to stay away from that car. And so they correct it and fix it, but still be skeptical, or just go and get a different car. Social media in general, the advertisements, how they bait us in, it's no different than the addictions of alcohol or any type of severe drug. It's no difference. And if we want people to seek out support and rehabilitation through addiction of drugs and alcohol, then we as people need to also seek out the support for rehabilitation through addictions of social media and the advertisement norms that we go through on a regular basis. It's important to understand your children.